Hi, I'm Jake, also known as the Japan Navigator. Today I'm going to talk about something many first-time travelers get confused about in Japan, taking a taxi. Japan's taxis are super clean, reliable, and safe, but they also have some unique rules and hidden traps that might surprise you. So in this video, I will share all the tips you need to ride a taxi in Japan smoothly and confidently. Let's start with a few things that might surprise you. First, the doors open and close automatically. You don't need to touch the door. The driver will handle it with a button. In fact, please don't try to open or close it yourself. Second, many drivers don't speak English, especially in small cities. So it's best to show the address of your destination either on your phone or on paper. Third, many taxis now accept credit cards, especially in big cities. But be careful. In rural areas or older taxis, cash may still be the only option. And even if you pay in cash, don't hand over a 10,000 yen bill unless you really have to. Some drivers don't carry enough changes and might look a bit uncomfortable. So it's always smart to carry some 1,000 yen bills. You don't need to tip. In Japan, tipping is not expected. Just say arigato with a smile. This means thank you. And that's more than enough. And yes, many drivers wear masks and might seem a bit quiet. That's totally normal in Japan. They are just being polite, not unfriendly. One more thing, at certain time of day, it can be hard to catch a taxi even if you use an app, especially during late nights after 10 p.m., weekend evenings, and weekday rush hours, especially when it's raining. In those moments, taxis are in high demand and even apps might show cars nearby, but they don't always arrive. So, if you are planning to take a taxi during those times, it's better to move early or head to a nearby taxi stand. Alright, let's talk about how much a taxi actually costs in Japan. The base fare usually starts around 500 to 700 yen, depending on where you are. And after that, the fare goes up based on both distance and time. So even if you are not moving like you're stuck in traffic, the meter keeps ticking. Also, if your taxi takes a highway, the toll fee gets added on top. And late at night, I'm talking 10 p.m. to 5 a.m., there is usually a 20% surcharge. But here's the good part, there are no surprise charges. Everything is clearly shown on the meter, and Japanese taxi drivers are super honest. So you don't need to worry about getting scammed. Most Japanese taxis come in two main styles. One, the classic sedan type. These are the older models like the Toyota Crown Comfort with a very boxy retro look. They used to be everywhere, but in recent years, you see them less and less, especially in major cities. That said, you will still spot them from time to time, especially with older drivers. Second, the Japan taxi style. This is the new standard and now it's actually more common, especially in places like Tokyo and Kyoto. It looks more like a minivan or London taxi. Taller, roomier, and easy to get in and out of. Great if you have big luggage, kids, or mobility needs. Many are hybrids too, so they are quiet and eco-friendly. And just so you know, there are two types of taxi drivers in Japan. 1. Company taxis. They're operated by professional taxi companies, and they are the majority. Most of them accept credit cards and apps, and the service is usually very consistent. The second is independent or private taxis. These are run by individual drivers and they are officially licensed. In fact, to become an independent taxi driver in Japan, you need to have several years of experience working for a taxi company first. So in theory, they are very experienced. That said, some of them might not accept cards or apps, and the service quality can vary a bit from driver to driver. So if you're new to Japan or want a more predictable experience, I'd personally stick with company taxi. If you're out working and want to flag down a taxi, first take a look at the front window seat or the sign on the rooftop. In many places, you will see the red sign that means the taxi is available. But actually, the colors can vary by regions, so the best things to look for is the word vacant in English, which is often displayed clearly. Another good sign is the roof light, the little lantern on top of the taxi. If it's lit up, that usually means the taxi is available. If it's off, it's probably taken or out of service. Once you spot an available taxi, just raise your hand gently. No need to shout or wave. A small hand signal is enough, and they will usually pull over if it's safe. That said, taxis might not stop if you're too close to an intersection or in a no parking zone. Also, if you're near a train station or a hotel that has a taxi stand nearby, the driver may skip you and go straight to the stand instead. So, if taxis keep passing you by, try moving a little further up the road or head to an offshore taxi stand. Now, let's say your driver doesn't speak English, which honestly is pretty common outside Tokyo. Here are a couple of simple phrases that can help. First one, ほやまやまやまでお願いします。ほやまやまやまでお願いします。That means, please take me to ほやまやま。You can also just show the address on your phone. That works great too. Next, カード大丈夫ですか？カード大丈夫ですか？ That means, can I pay with a card? And at the end, just say, ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。It means, thank you very much. Say it with a smile. It goes a long way. Honestly, most taxi drivers are kinda patient, even if there's a bit of a language gap. So no need to stress. Let me show you how I use the GoUp in Tokyo. When you use the GoUp, you can check in real time if there are any taxis around you. When you request a taxi, the app also shows you how long it will take for the driver to reach you. There's a field where you can enter your destination in advance, so the driver already knows where you want to go. Once you tap next, you will see an estimated fare. If there are different vehicle types available, like a standard taxi or a minivan style taxi, the app will show you the estimated price for each. If you register your credit card beforehand, the payment will be processed automatically after your ride. Super convenient. You can also make advance reservations with this app. You can select the date, time and even request up to 3 taxis at once. However, keep in mind that even if you make a reservation, it's not guaranteed. Depending on traffic and availability, your request might not always be accepted. When you catch a taxi on the street, if the vehicle supports GoUp payments, you can scan the code and pay directly through the app. There is also a button that opens a QR code reader. Personally, I use the GoUp a lot whenever I take a taxi. If you're visiting Japan, I definitely recommend downloading it before your trip. It's one of the must-have apps for getting around smoothly. Alright, that's your crash course on taking the taxi in Japan. It's not always the cheapest way to get around, but it is super clean, safe, and reliable. And now that you know how the fare works, how to catch one, and how to talk to driver, you're good to go. Thank you for watching so far. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more Japan travel tips. And if you're planning a trip to Japan and want some help with itineraries, wellness experiences, or bookings, check out my travel service called Wellnessy. We help international travelers enjoy Japan in deeper, healthier, and more meaningful way. Thank you for watching so far. If you like this video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. See you next in new videos. Have a good day, have a good travel. Bye!